Good morning, YouTube! We're gonna go with take 2 since the first take didn't have the microphone on. Good times! Alright, it is Tuesday, February 19th. Some more coffee there. I'm hopped up on coffee. I'm JB. Welcome to another edition of What's On Today with Discovery Bay. Since I'm doing it all over again for the second time, hopefully I won't have any bloopers. First, shout out to David Arzola, loving my t-shirt guy. Go visit him on Instagram. I'll put a link in the description below. And let's start with a couple of items on the recap from yesterday. There are links to these channels in the description, and the first item on the recap, over at Capital JB Comics channel, we have a video titled Comics to Bet On in 2019, number 3, MCU Professor Hulk edition. JB, well, the other JB that is, breaks down the events of all the different movies and things that are going on in the Marvel Universe and explains which comic books have a Professor Hulk kind of reference. It was really cool. Okay, next up, over at the Uncanny Waaka channel, we get a video titled Target, Doctor Who Book Haul, and Marvel Comic Book Haul. And this one is a quick 2-minute, 35-second set to music video. Really cool. You'll want to check this out. Alright, the last item on the recap is from Anthony at the Tony Hammock channel, and he brings us a video titled New Comic Spec Review for February 20th, 2019. This is really good. You don't want to miss this one. Okay, now on to today's lineup. All of these times are going to be listed in both Pacific Standard Time and Eastern Standard Time. All of the channel links are in the description below, and there are now timestamps next to each title, and if you hit the timestamp, you should jump ahead in the video to that section. Okay, so first up, at 1 a.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Eastern, Billy at Economics and Comics will be giving us the next installment in his series titled Keys of the Week. This one is for comic books releasing 2/20/19. Did I get it right, Billy? Alright, go check him out. At 3 a.m. Pacific, 6 a.m. Eastern, over at Perry Comics, we should be getting a video titled Perry Comics Picks of the Week. Check out Perry as he brings you his weekly picks and pulls for Comic Book Day 2/20. Don't miss it. Alright, next up at 4 a.m. Pacific, 7 a.m. Eastern, head over to Joe Ryan Comics channel for a cool, quick 4-minute, 21-second video titled New York Toy Fair 2019 MEZCO Toys. There's a bunch more to the title, but that's the gist of it. And Joe will also be dropping another video around noon today, so make sure you go over and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. Alright, next up at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, Brian at Simple Man's Comics brings us the next installment in his new series titled Tuber Tuesday. You'll have to tune in to see who he's highlighting in this week, so head over to Simple Man's and check it out. At 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, over at Comics with Bueller's channel, we should be seeing Bueller's top 10 picks for February 20th. Okay. At 12 p.m.,
whosoever watches this channel, if he or she be worthy, shall acquire the knowledge from the Comic Chief.
It's Tuesday, you know what that means. 2 for Tuesdays. Comic book reviews from my boy, the Comic Chief. So this time, the Chief takes on, gives us his takes on Conan the Barbarian number 3 and Savage Sword of Conan number 1. Let's go check him out. Okay, at 12:30 p.m. Pacific, 3:30 p.m. Eastern, and 8:30 p.m. local time for them, you know where I'm going with this. You guessed it, it's JPL Flash and Comic Geek McD. They formed the British dynamic duo, and they'll be bringing us a live chat opportunity that you won't want to miss. The link's in the description below. Next up at 1:30 p.m., 4:30 p.m. Eastern, over at the Boy You Had Seven's Talks Comics book channel. And one more time, The Boy Who Had 7 Talks Comic Books channel. We get a live stream from Matt where he's going to be doing the drawing for this, his 1-year anniversary giveaway. If you were entered into this contest, or even if you weren't, head over there and check it out. Next up at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, we have something very special you don't want to miss. Head over to Aggressively Relaxing's channel. Man, I love that handle, by the way. And check out this, I believe it's going to be a radio parody like his normal videos, but this time he's got a very special guest star, Bueller. He's going to be appearing as newsman Buck Johnson. I'm not missing that. It's an absolute must-see. Head over there. Aggressively Relaxing, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay, at 4:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, we have another live show, this time from Carson of C. Woodard 19. He hosts a weekly show titled Tuesday Night Livestream. Each week, Carson, with the help of the chat, discusses a wide range of comic-related topics. Okay, at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, over at 90 MF Comics, we've dropped the Chad, but it's still Chad. Chad and friends host a live show titled 90 Miles from Comics Podcast. Go over, pop in the chat, hit the like, say hello. Man, it's early. All right, next up at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 Eastern, we have another live show. This one is special too. ComicTom and Bueller are teaming up. And they're going to obviously be bringing us the most epic live chat with all of their fans grouped together. It's going to be awesome. You're not going to want to miss this one. All right, next up at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern, over at Reggie Simmons' IFBB Pros channel. I thought we were going to get another episode of Random Run today featuring titles from the Ultimate Universe, but then I saw this, no, it's on this side. Then I saw this, and it's dated today, so I guess we're going to go with this. So if you're into ultra rare comics, you might want to tune into this live stream where Reggie interviews Nerdy Girl Comics. That's right, Nerdy Girl Comics is coming back to show off more of her amazing collection. Okay, next up at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 Eastern, we have the live Tuesday night comic auction with the New York Warriors. Come join Biggie, Manny, Joker, Jeff, Marky, and guests in the chat. And what's the saying? I think it's come for the comics, but you stay for the laughs. And it's so true. You don't have to buy anything to have a good time in this one, okay? And the final item on the lineup for today is yet another live stream starting at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. Natalie, over at D Comic Queen, is giving us the next installment in her new series titled Chat with Nat, New Comic Book Day. Let's drop in the chat, give her a thumbs up, and say hello. Alright, well that's it for today's show. As always, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule to watch me. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, share it. If you didn't, go ahead and give me a thumbs down. I'm getting about one a day. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram. This roster will be posted on Instagram around 3 o'clock my time with any changes to the schedule and any additions to the schedule. If I've made a mistake, please go ahead and comment it and I will pin that comment so that it's seen by everybody. Facebook, Instagram, Patreon, like, share, comment. I think that's it. You know what I'm going to say. Don't forget, we had a good time.